In preparation for the GPV global meeting coming up in Malta, we invite you to think about your contribution to the future of safety. Greetings from Sundance, my favorite mountain in all the world. If you look at the horizon behind me, this is the source of my inspiration for dreams I've been chasing for the last 20 years. The purpose of this video is to help you experience the process of finding your horizon. So please download the worksheet and follow me in thinking through your own horizon. You'll notice there's a curved blue line in the middle of the sheet. This represents and is symbolic of your horizon. You'll notice that we've divided it in two parts. On the right hand is your professional horizon, and on the left hand is your personal horizon. Now, in real life, we can't divide our professional and our personal horizon. We're one person. If we're really strong at home, we'll be stronger at work. And if we're a mess at home, we'll be probably messier at work. But for the purpose of this exercise, we'd like you to think through it in two separate areas. So let me first explain the concept of a horizon. You know, when you're climbing a mountain and you think, oh, I'm almost at the top. And then the closer you get to the top, you realize it's actually not the top. There's another one behind it. Your horizon is always on the move. The closer you get to it, the more insight you have, the more you can see about which path is best. Should I go left or should I go right? So different from your classical vision or mission or purpose where it's so rigid and it's a constitution that doesn't change, a horizon is fluid. It's always on the move. Don't worry if it's not perfect yet, because the closer you get to it, the more you'll discover and the more insight you'll have about where to go next. So let's start in the upper right-hand corner, your professional horizon. As you reflect and think about your professional life, think about what is your next horizon, what fascinates you, what interests you. Think about your contribution and what you're trying to achieve with your life and the efforts and the time you spend at work. Often when we ask people to reflect about this, they think about a role or position. Think well beyond any role or position. That's just a temporary platform. Think more about your life's ambition and what is it that you really want to contribute to healthcare, to society. For example, if you're an architect, you dream about the day that you take your grandchild by the hand to the building you've built and you say with pride, you see that building? I built that. What is it that you're trying to build with your life's contribution? That's what we mean by your next horizon. Think about it. Who are the top 10 people in your chosen area of contribution? You may not know, you may not be able to name them off the top of your head. How do you know you're not one of them? As you think about your brand professionally and how you're seen and where you influence, look to others who are in the same area who may be good examples of what great looks like and tap into them for insights on how to reach that horizon. So we often get the question, how far away is your horizon? Is it 1 year? Is it 2 years? Is it 5 years? How far should you be looking? My answer is, it doesn't really matter about time. It matters about direction. How far can you currently see? Maybe you can see 5 years. Maybe you can only see 3 years. Maybe you can only see 1 year. Think more direction than time. Now, if you find this difficult to imagine or to think about, no problem. Let's go down to the bottom right-hand side of your worksheet and start with your strengths, and then you can come back to the bigger picture of your horizon. So as you think about your strengths, write down, how would you describe the top 3 strengths that you have? What are you known for? What are you appreciated for? And the important thing about your strengths is they're synonymous with what you enjoy. Actually, we become good at something, we develop strength by doing something a lot. And we probably do something a lot because we enjoy it. So in reality, the important part of knowing your strengths is to be clear about what you enjoy. And what you're looking for is a match between what you enjoy your strengths, and what your horizon is. And how strong is that link? How strong is that connection? Now, if we look at the left side of your worksheet at the bottom, you'll see energy or power sources. By power, I don't mean authority. I mean, where do you get your energy, like a power plant? Write down and think through what gives you fuel, what gives you energy. Now, this is important because many times when people get locked into their professional horizon, they get so excited and so reinforced about the value they're creating that sometimes they forget to continue building and creating the energy. Have you ever been too busy driving to take time to get gas? Think about your personal power plant. Is it old and rusty and neglected? Or is it a smooth running machine that gives you energy on demand? Achieving and reaching your greatest potential and your full horizon will require an effective, well-functioning power plant. So be clear about what it is that gives you energy. For some people, it's nature or for sports or alone time. For most of us, it's some form of family, friends, or social life. Be clear about that and keep your power plant running. Now, the final part of this exercise is in the upper left-hand corner, your personal horizon. We like to think about that in terms of your legacy. Imagine your 86th birthday, where friends, family, loved ones, even the ones who may have passed on, somehow magically can come back and offer you a toast. What are the words people would use to describe you and the difference you've made in their lives? That's what we call your legacy, how you'll be remembered. So that's it, a first draft of your horizon. Congratulations. Take just a few more minutes, reflect on that entire exercise, whatever new thoughts, what other additional ideas come to you, jot them down, and then let your subconscious work on it for the next couple of weeks. Maybe you even want to share your horizon and your thinking with a close friend or a loved one or somebody that can give you their ideas and build on your inspirations and help you refine where it is you're trying to go next. At the GPV meeting in Malta, you'll have the opportunity to sit with 3 or 4 of your colleagues and exchange your ideas, share your horizons, and to get ideas from each other and inspiration from each other. So please, for the ReimagineME session on Thursday, bring this worksheet and be prepared to be inspired by your colleagues and to inspire them. If you find yourself wanting a little more support in thinking through and finding your horizon, we've prepared a fantastic faculty of PDS colleagues, your colleagues, who are prepared to help you. Pay attention to opportunities and invitations in your site or virtually in the next couple of weeks where you'll have the opportunity to either dial in virtually or join face-to-face and get some help and support from this wonderful faculty. So thanks for joining us. Congratulations on getting your first draft. I hope you enjoy the journey of finding your horizon.